The Monster Among Us. Los Angeles, 1979, the city of angels, a place of dreams, but under the surface a darkness festered. Lawrence Bittaker, a name synonymous with evil, stalked the streets. His victims? Young women, their lives brutally extinguished. Their only mistake crossing paths with a monster disguised as a man. Instruments of agony. Tools that were once meant for creation and repair, now twisted into devices of torment and suffering. Bittaker, along with his accomplice Roy Norris, lured their victims with promises of rides and good times. They preyed on the trust and innocence of young women, offering a facade of safety. But their van, instead of leading to freedom, became a mobile torture chamber, a place where nightmares came to life and hope was extinguished. Inside, a toolbox held not tools of construction, but instruments of unimaginable pain. Each tool meticulously chosen to inflict maximum suffering. Pliers, ice picks, and other cruel devices, knives, each item representing a horrific act, each leaving scars both physical and psychological. These were not just tools, they were extensions of Bittaker and Norris's sadistic desires. The screams of these young women, trapped in that metal coffin on wheels, went unheard. Their cries for help, their pleas for mercy, lost in the void. Their agony echoing only in the empty canyons and desolate stretches of highway that Bittaker favored. These remote locations became silent witnesses to the horrors that unfolded within the van. Method in madness. Bittaker was meticulous. He documented his crimes with a chilling detachment, recording the screams of his victims as one might record a favorite song. He saw himself as an artist, his victims the tragic muses in his twisted masterpiece of suffering. Each abduction, each act of torture was planned with chilling precision. Bittaker, the architect of pain, and Norris, the eager apprentice, turned their sick fantasies into horrifying reality. The walls close in, but no reign of terror lasts forever. A surviving victim, brave beyond measure, provided the crucial lead. The police investigation intensified, the net closing in on Bittaker and his accomplice. The evidence was overwhelming. Photographs, audio recordings, even chilling mementos kept as trophies. Bittaker's carefully constructed world of depravity crumbled, exposing the monster beneath. Justice, if you can call it that. In the hallowed halls of the courtroom, where the scales of justice are meant to balance, the atmosphere was thick with tension. The trial was a media spectacle, drawing in crowds and cameras from every corner. Reporters jostled for position, eager to capture every moment. The details of the crimes, too horrific to recount in full, left an indelible stain on the city's psyche. The community was left reeling, struggling to comprehend the magnitude of the horror. Bittaker, arrogant and unrepentant, seemed to relish the attention. His smirk was a constant reminder of his disdain for the proceedings and the pain he had caused. But the jury was unmoved. Their faces were set in stone, determined to see justice served. They listened intently, weighing every piece of evidence. The evidence was too damning, the crimes too monstrous to ignore. The verdict guilty, the sentence death. The judge's gavel fell with a finality that echoed through the room. But even the harshest punishment couldn't bring back the lost lives or erase the scars Bittaker etched on the souls of so many. The community would forever bear the weight of his actions, seeking solace in each other. Scars on the city's soul, etched deep into its very fabric. The Toolbox Killer case left an indelible mark on Los Angeles, a city already grappling with its own demons. It forced people to confront the darkness that lurks beneath the surface, a darkness that many chose to ignore. The evil that can fester in the hearts of men, often hidden behind a mask of normalcy. The case serves as a chilling reminder. Monsters don't always hide under beds or in the shadows. They can be our neighbors, our friends. Sometimes they walk among us, their true nature concealed behind a veneer of normalcy, blending seamlessly into the crowd. And sometimes the most ordinary objects can become instruments of unimaginable cruelty, turning everyday life into a nightmare.